How does Christian nationalism challenge religious acceptance of LGBTQ plus individuals? How does Christian nationalism challenge the acceptance of LGBTQ plus individuals within religious communities? This question touches on the intersection of faith and identity, and it is essential to understand how these dynamics play out. Christian nationalism is a political and cultural ideology that combines a specific interpretation of Christianity with national identity. This ideology often asserts that the nation should be explicitly Christian in its laws and public life. One way Christian nationalism challenges LGBTQ plus acceptance is by defining true religious identity through strict adherence to conservative Christian doctrines. These doctrines frequently reject LGBTQ plus identities and behaviors. As a result, LGBTQ plus individuals are often framed as incompatible with what is considered authentic Christianity. This portrayal reinforces social stigma and exclusion within many religious communities. Moreover, Christian nationalism supports policies that limit LGBTQ plus rights. For instance, many who adhere to this ideology oppose nondiscrimination laws that protect LGBTQ plus individuals in housing and employment. They may also oppose same-sex marriage and advocate for religious exemptions that allow refusal of services to LGBTQ plus individuals based on personal beliefs. This political stance reflects the belief that national laws should mirror their religious values, which often marginalizes LGBTQ plus people. Additionally, the rhetoric used by proponents of Christian nationalism can frame LGBTQ plus rights as a threat to traditional family structures and religious freedom. This includes spreading narratives that suggest a so-called gay agenda is harmful. Such rhetoric not only undermines acceptance but also fuels opposition to LGBTQ plus inclusion in both religious and public life. Another significant aspect is the tendency to deny the existence of religious LGBTQ plus individuals. Those who identify as LGBTQ plus may be labeled as unreligious or not truly Christian. This exclusion reinforces the idea that to be a faithful Christian, one must reject LGBTQ plus identities. This creates a barrier for LGBTQ plus believers who wish to participate in faith communities. In practical terms, the challenge posed by Christian nationalism manifests in various ways. There is often opposition to inclusive religious practices and LGBTQ plus affirming churches. Support for legislation that permits discrimination against LGBTQ plus individuals under the guise of religious freedom is also common. Cultural campaigns frequently stigmatize LGBTQ plus identities, further marginalizing these individuals in both religious and public spheres. Despite these challenges, it is important to note that there are religious LGBTQ plus individuals and communities who resist this exclusionary narrative. They embrace their faith alongside their identities, demonstrating that LGBTQ plus identities and Christian spirituality can coexist. This resistance challenges the claims of Christian nationalism and opens up possibilities for acceptance and belonging within faith contexts. In summary, Christian nationalism promotes a vision of religion and nation that often excludes LGBTQ plus individuals. This creates significant tension at the intersection of LGBTQ plus identities and spirituality, making it difficult for many to reconcile their faith with their identity in environments shaped by this ideology.